lose. I'm gonna lose quick. Come on. I got a Sentinels match.
Hello and welcome to game number 2 of the Talking Ben Valorant tournament. 4 seed, 5 seed matchup here. I am joined by Isaac and by Bill. What an absolute game one we had here. It was pure cinema. Shandoolis finally coming out on top. It was really a great game. I mean, what we would expect out of the playoffs, you would say. So 24 full rounds, came down to the wire on a Drew run and gun, and it was just enough to get the job done. So, Bill, what were your initial thoughts on game one there?
Okay, I came in around the end there, but I looked at the performance throughout that game, and it looked like the Geezer's Gulag top frag, Mandy, or Fenrir,
yeah.
Mandy Z-Boy, died to Drew 7 times. Drew was goated that game.
It was big plays by Drew, especially getting that final kill. And now we're gonna take it over to Isaac for the Extreme X Factor of the matchup. Isaac, who do we got as the Extreme X Factor?
I can't even believe I'm putting this person as the X Factor because you think their performance should be absolutely in the clear, and it's just a given at this point of what's gonna happen. The Extreme X Factor this game is Oreo. Wow. If you watched game 1, it was one of the worst performances I've ever seen out of Oreo, not playing with Jared. It was abysmal. He threw multiple rounds, and he could not get any little bit of footing, and I can't believe I'm saying it. Oreo's the make or break player this game, and I'm kind of nervous for the Geezer's Gulag out of last performance from him about if they can win this game.
It's going to be a very big matchup here between the two of them. I mean, we saw what happened in game 1. We kind of talked to Oreo post game. We gave him an interview, and in his interview, he said that he had only spent 10 minutes awake before the game even started. So we might have to see if he's a little more dialed in, because the fatigue might have been an issue there to start out. So it's exactly to Extreme X Factor's point here. If he can lock in, he can really go balls to the wall, as they would say, and be even a top frag for his team. So this is a big matchup here. Game number 2. If the Shandoolis team wins, they move on to face the Chubb Club. If the Geezer's Gulag win, we go to a game 3. It all comes down to this in game number 2 of the Talking Ben's Valorant tournament. Here we go.
All right, looks like aiming towards B fight for a start in this round.
A big B push here. We have Ghost Toxin on Jet. This is going to be very interesting. We've got some KO gameplay as well, but it looks like Ghost Toxin's just going to push super heavily. They have the Viper wall up. They almost have sight here. It seems like they do. Ghost Toxin on the wall. He's going to back off there. There's Rick. Rick is going to take one to go down. Wow, back and forth here. They're just going one after another. It's a 3v2.
Or you already getting a kill?
Down to 25 health. It's a 3v2 as Fenrir's up top, waiting for Gage and Oreo. Wow, Drew wanting to heal, can't get it done. It's just Drew and Richard right now. Drew waiting for Oreo to push. Oreo, is he there? No, Drew with a big kill, but Oreo right back. Oreo, can he get rid of he can! The Extreme X Factor with 3 big kills in the pistol round.
Is he back? Guys, is he back? Is Oreo finally back?
Do you think
He's back.
bring out the op?
You know what, Fenrir, we've seen this the op work on Icebox before, courtesy of Augie time, but I think we have to talk about Oreo getting 3 big kills there. Isaac, what did you like out of that first initial round there of your Extreme X Factor?
I think Oreo took a step back, he took a deep breath, he took a nice shot of White Monster, and he said, I'm locked in, I'm ready to go, I'm not going to let my team down, I'm going to put them on my back like Tyler did last game. Can they all step it up this game and just clutch it out? It's looking good so far, but only one round in. Oh,
Let's see what happens here. Oreo getting extra aggressive here.
Oh!
He's gonna take out 2! Oreo with 2!
Taking out the couple!
Can he get more?
Oh, he knows where the
Oreo
third is.
looking for Drew. Drew backing off. Oreo trying to find him. Oreo, he's gonna be in a
running out.
There's Richard. Wow, 2 big kills though out of Oreo. And there's Rick getting another on Ghost Toxic.
Attacker spawn.
Rick gonna get out of there quick. It's Richard and Drew again, the 2 Sentinels. It's up to them in a 4v2.
I got the spike.
They're able to get Spike. Your Fender pushing up big. Able to get One. Wow.
Oh!
But Richard taking out a
Richard
few
gets
more.
3.
Richard can win this.
Richard.
But 10 HP
In
is difficult.
a 2v1. But they're both mid. Does
Do they have
Richard know that he
shield?
has a free sight?
Isaac, do they have shield? Because that's one shot headshot for
Oh,
both
see?
of them if they don't.
The turret goes
he
down.
does, but
Shield
Rick's at 50.
for 1. Richard all alone. He thinks he has sight for free, it seems. Which
He
I
knows
would
has
think he
sight for
does.
free.
It's like he streams
He has to get spiked down though. He's getting
30
spiked
seconds
down.
left. Lights down.
He is.
And here come
KJ,
Andy
he can play post very
And
well.
Rick.
He's gonna put util on post.
Yeah, he's finally gonna get some util down.
Swarm grenade.
He is
He knows at
probably
least one's
scared
flanked,
out
but
of
he
his
doesn't know
mind
the
right
other
now.
one, where the other one is. Yeah.
There's nobody flanked though. He's gonna have to go back up top. He's gonna try and get there quick. I mean, if he's able to hold sight here, this is gonna be an absolute huge play by the GOAT.
Oh, he's
Richard.
Big
moving.
round
looking.
if they win this.
Mandy, not there.
They're playing way too slow for this.
Wow.
Placing swarm grenade.
Wow, Richard.
Richard going for the
Oh!
boost plan. But there goes Rick. Do they have enough
They
time?
have time, they have time, they have time, they have time.
They do. Mandy.
Wow.
able to avoid it. Wait, Mandy. Is there
The
time?
Molly
Heart
is
attack
right
play.
there.
5
Our
seconds.
world.
Heart
Mandy
attack
and Rick.
rounds coming out.
Wow, that was huge there. But
That Molly
Rick
did not
trying to, or
miss.
it was Richard trying to do everything that he could to secure that ground. Isaac, what do the attackers need to do to be able to step up and help Richard out?
Honestly, I think they need to be ready for Oreo pushing out every single round. Remember Coke last week? Coke pushing up every round with a classic and getting 2 of them every round against this very team.
Sheriff?
They need to expect it. No, with classic, he did it.
Classic?
Every
You did it
round.
with classic?
With a classic,
Oh.
he was getting 2. Oh, aggressive play from
All right,
Oreo.
a big B push
Again.
here. Oreo, he's gonna try
Are
to
they gonna
find the
KO
pocket
knife?
here.
No.
Wow, Rebolt with a big kill. Oreo goes down. The defenders are on the back foot now. The attackers with a great chase. Wow, down goes Rick.
Goes Toxin.
Fenrir trying to find anything here. Wow, he's gonna get one through the. Oh, wow.
Wow.
5 health.
Big
Needs to get back.
just
Oh, here
missed
comes,
there.
here comes Caden.
Ghost Toxin pushing through.
He's gonna.
Does he know that Mandy's there? Mandy gonna try and shoot with the smoke. Does Caden get out? He does. He's gonna be able to try and get Gage.
Gage!
Gage gets him back though. Huge kill. It's a
2
3v3.
HP.
Gage with only 2 health.
Going over there,
3v3.
that's where
Gage
your
looking
team
for
is.
them.
Look that way.
Gage just walked off here. He's gonna try and knife this off.
Oh, unfortunately.
And down goes
Revo-
Fenrir. It's up to Gage and Mandy. Gage with 2 health. They're gonna put the wall up. Revolt, can he get them there? Down they go! Revolt with 3 big kills there. Absolutely huge. Isaac, the attackers finally get one. What did the defenders need to do to be able to slow them down?
Absolutely huge.
I think the exact very same thing that I just said 30 seconds ago about being ready for Oreo is what they need to fix. Oreo, play back. That is your bonus round, and you are pushing up into their spawn for no reason at all. Do not do that this round. Do not give them the gun.
Thank you, Davinator, for that extra bit of information there as the attackers are looking for an A push here. As it looks like Fenrir is going to start with an ult. He's looking mid, but nobody's there. The A push.
Oh, scaling up and
Oh,
gets one
pick on
early.
Drew. A big
Dart
pick on
coming from
Drew.
Gage. Not marking anybody though.
Oreo looking for more.
Revolt
They're gonna
pushing
flash
him.
out. Revolt looking for
Oh,
somebody. He's
nice
gonna get
stop.
smoked off. Oreo with
Oreo,
another
another
one on
one.
Caden.
Oreo's over-aggressing.
going crazy.
Oh.
The extreme X Factor with 2
Mid
big
is
kills to start
clear.
us off.
Viper has clear
Look at
mid,
mid.
though.
Oishi looking to get some here. Oishi
Oh,
gonna
she
get
gets
one
one.
on Mandy. Fenrir looking for Oishi. Fenrir going to try and get one. He does. But it's a 4v2. 4v2. The attacker's trying to get to sight. But look at
Rick,
Rick.
no headphones.
Rick has positioning here. He doesn't understand that they're on site already. He's gonna slow walk out of here.
Planted.
Rick is confused. Rick realizes now. Rick in a world of hurt, but he's able to get some on Revolt here.
Here comes Oreo.
4v2. Oreo looking
You
for
should
more.
run out of here.
Oreo going down. That's gonna be an ult by Revolt.
One enemy
Or excuse
remaining.
me, by Richard. Revolt goes down to stall up to Richard. Richard's gonna go down to Oreo who gets 3. The Extreme X Factor with an 8-2 KD here. Bill, what have you liked out of Oreo so far? Has he lived up to the Extreme X Factor persona?
I'm out of here.
this. Oreo has really stepped it up this game. He has been, except that one round, that bonus round pushing up with the Spectre, I did not really like that, but this round playing back with a Guardian, holding an angle, holding belt, not pushing up too early, but taking advantage of the attackers rotating to push up behind them to clear a main.
Gotta go.
Absolutely big plays by Oreo here. As we go into round number 5, gonna be a split push here.
It looks like B side is where the majority of the team is going,
get
though.
Oreo here.
Cade is looking for one. He's going to think better of it after taking one here. Oreo.
Rick understanding the situation and smoking, but Cade.
Wow.
Mandy get-
Ghost Toxin going down to Fenrir. Fenrir's mid. He might be able to get some more here.
I don't know. You see the
The
Oreo
wall is
ult
up.
online.
Let's say Mandy.
5v4. The wall is up. And the attackers have enough. They're
Not
already
sure
starting to look
why
like
we're
going back.
throwing the.
Drew able to get Fenrir. That's
Drew
huge.
still owning
But look at the
Tyler.
double flank. The double flank here. They're gonna get down Oishi and Revo. Oreo pushing up. Oreo doesn't have enough for Richard. He
Wow.
does. And Rick takes care of the rest. The defenders are locked in. Oreo, 2 big kills there.
You know what I'm seeing
It's
out of the attacking
absolutely
team right
crazy.
now? What I'm seeing out of them is just an inability to push onto site. It looks like they're getting to like main lobby and they just get stuck there. They have no idea how they're supposed to get on site. Cade not doing much entry, and they're just kind of playing back, not pushing up at all.
Going over now, we're gonna go over to our map maestro, the Davinator, real quick, as he is well known on Icebox for this type of setup. What do the attackers kind of need to do here to be able to set this up to get a win?
Not that.
You will not kill my allies.
It was a trade there.
Ooh. Oh, unfortunate.
Missing the shot. Oh,
Wow, it's gonna be a 5v3 here. The
Unfortunate.
attackers are pushing heavily here. The op play by Fenrir
Spike planted.
while the Revolt ult is going. Fenrir looking, wow, almost ran into Ghost Toxin.
This might be a save.
Fenrir trying to find something. Fenrir waiting for someone to push up there.
Ooh.
He's gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Revolt goes up top. Are the defenders gonna be able to get
This
anything?
is
No,
looking
Rick
like a
goes down to
save.
Revolt. It's gonna be a big save here. Mandy sitting in the corner, hiding, waiting, going to try and get one. She gets Oishi. And it looks like a big save here. The defenders not wanting to risk getting rid of the op here. Fenrir are gonna look for any exit frags. They're all gonna go back to spawn here as the attackers are going to take down the defenders to get back within 2 here. Attackers finally getting something going here.
I think they
Isaac-
need a. I
Isaac,
think
what did you like out of the attackers there to be able to isolate picks there and be able to take the round?
I'm not trying to repeat myself, but what I like out of the attacking team is what I didn't like out of the defending team. Why is Oreo doing that time and time again? Get your pick and leave. You don't have to go back for seconds. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. They're feeding you kills. Don't go back for more.
I would always go back though. That's just kind of my nature. But
Yeah, we
the
understand that,
attackers
Gerard.
can't, and the attackers, it seems like they can't
Understand that though. So if they're not going to be able to play like me,
Alert coming up from Viper.
Oishi with a mid push here as the rest of the team goes to B. Rick trying to hold an angle. Ghost Toxin there. He's going to dash behind yellow.
Smartly backing out.
It's gonna be a big play here. But look at Oreo on the flank. Oreo on the flank.
Oh!
Down goes Fenrir.
out of the flame.
What? Down goes
I'm
Oishi.
out of here.
4v4. Oreo getting back to his team here. Oreo
I like that,
playing
Jack.
big. Wow.
Wow.
There goes Oreo and Rick. Richard
Enemy
getting
remaining.
one more. It's all up to Gage now. Gage, did he get anything? No! Kaden with a big kill. 4-3. The Geezer Gulag are right back into this
And they
thing.
got the op.
Bill, what do you like? What
Bill, would you like to see Ghost Toxin play with the op here, or do you think it should go into somebody else's hands?
I think Jet is the best person here for the op, but overall I just think an op is not good for their team. They do not have anything to entry with. They have KO and that's about it. Viper is a very passive
You better run
smokes
this
along with double sentinel.
They got
KO
Jet with the
is
op on
current-
attack, so not much of an entry right there.
Yeah, exactly. KO is their
They're
best
going-
method to entry right now, which is not.
Oh, Tyler Panic.
Wow,
Optimal.
a big mid push, but Fenrir's gonna miss there. Viper
Oh!
already getting in a kitchen. Fenrir almost going down.
Kitchen is known as Jared's favorite spot on the map.
Wow, Oreo gets one on Ghost Toxin, but Rick goes down to Oishi.
Wow.
Wow, Regal with a big kill on Oreo. Down goes Oishi, but not before taking out Gage. It's a 3v2. Wow, reviving Gage. Down goes Fenrir. Down goes Manny, and down goes Gage.
Wow.
Drew with 2 huge kills there. Davinator, what did you like out of Drew being able to get a couple kills there, which was much needed for her team and making her go even?
Now, what we are seeing here is an unusually weak performance from Caden thus far in the game.
Ghost Toxin.
He
Will
really is
Will-
at the bottom of it. He's at the bottom of the leaderboards here. It's not where we usually see him, but
Revolt picking up where he left off.
Based
Still with a
Get out of my
2.0
way.
KD.
Philly is ulting. That is correct. Now, will he have the aim to properly utilize that ult?
I'm not sure what Fenrir is looking at here. I think he's waiting for the KO knife. And there goes.
Oh!
Wow, 2 big
Oh!
kills.
Oh!
That's exactly what we talked about with Davinator. Can he get more? But the Oreo counter ult. Oreo trying to get through the wall. The Gage ult is on. Gage is able to get one. Oreo goes down. It's all up to Gage.
Revolt
The
sitting
Gage ult
Oreo
got one.
every time he uses the gun.
For that wall.
Gage is mid. Does he have anything?
Oh, scared him with that
He
jump.
didn't. He
Happy
didn't see
feet.
Ghost Toxin.
Oh, he
He
did.
realizes
Happy
that
feet.
he is really scared right now. I mean, he doesn't realize it, but there's Gaiden, and there's gonna be Ghost Toxin.
Ghost Toxin.
Pick out Gabe.
Stepping it up
3.
again.
Now, I think we might have gotten hit by a case of commentator's curse when
3 big kills there out of Ghost Toxin. Isaac, what did you like out of him there? Do you think that he just needs to keep the op out of his hands and just stick to maybe Knives and Vandal?
Sorry about that.
We're
They're
gonna take
calling
this
for a
timeout
timeout.
break, and we're gonna ask Isaac again. Do we think that, you know, Ghost Toxin here, he was able to do it with the Knives and the Vandal? Do we need to keep the Knives and the Vandal in his back pocket and not go for the op here?
Well, you can see it. Like, you look on the map; they didn't pick up the op this round, so I think this is a great play out of him. I don't think the op was it. Honestly, he has very like kind of sprayy aim a little bit most of the time. So I think him having that op is just not smart, especially when he's the only entry on the team.
Absolutely.
I was
They
gonna
really
say-
need him here. I mean, we're going to go over to Bill now to get his analysis on this.
I was gonna say Ghost Toxin, I'm pretty sure, has gotten all 6 of his kills in 2 rounds. He got 2 3Ks. And they were both rounds where he didn't have an op and he pushed to this team. Most of the other rounds he was either lurking A, peeking early and leaving, or and dying mid. I think he
Yeah,
I think
big plays there.
I think playing with this team is really working out for him right now. They've been winning.
For sure. I mean, that's exactly what they needed out of him. He wasn't looking too hot, but now he's gotten his KD back up to 6-7, so he's bringing it right back into the game as what we would expect out of him. So
Mandy's
here
6-7
comes the
versus
attackers. Here's the attackers on the A
That's
side now.
Oreo.
And Oreo's
Back
gonna
up,
go down.
brother. Why are you doing that?
attackers
Wow.
are ready for him every
Wow,
round.
And
the
he still
attackers
just
are
can't
going to
use
get
his
a
brain
huge.
to understand that. Back up.
And
You don't need
big
to
big
think
picks
that.
here. He thought he could get away with it early, but now with the Viper ult, I mean, it looks like the attackers are going to push on heavy, but Revolt's going to be able to get a trade there on.
Spike
And
planted.
Manny getting one off of Fenrir. It's a 3v4, making a 3v3. Huge kill by Mandy, getting 2 here now. Gage pushing, throwing the dart in. 3v3. Rick pushing for his team. What does Rick have? Rick is gonna go down, but Gage is gonna get a kill on Ghost Toxin. It's Gage and Mandy. It's Richard and Revolt. Excuse me, Richard and Oishi.
Last player
Oishi is
standing.
putting that down. Wow, Mandy's gonna go down, and it looks like Gage is gonna go down too. Oishi and Richard with huge plays there for the attackers. That is a big play by Oishi. Take down Gage at the very end there. Davinator. What have you liked out of Revolt so far? Taking up the top of his team here as they're winning currently.
I think this is to be expected from Revolt. He's been putting out strong performances week after week after
Time
week.
for a field test.
But it is also important to remember this team has the GOAT Richard, who could upset Revolt and possibly outfrag him. He's done that a couple of times.
Absolutely. Oreo trying to get an early pick here off of Drew. He's not able to do it. I think he's just better off if he backs up, but that's exactly what he's going to do now.
Gonna
He
get
doesn't
hit
even
by the
have...
knife and take away
Yeah.
his dash.
He's going to be going, trying to hold angles
There.
here, trying to find something. He knows that Revolt's up top. Revolt is going to try and pick out that, you know, Oreo's there too. There's a lot of smokes going on. But look at Caden going across here. No, Oreo able to get him. Yes! Oreo gets him, but Richard gets Rick. Oreo, can he get more? Yes! Down goes Drew. Revolt trying to get more. Oreo, is he going to be able to get him? Oreo down. Revolt gets one. But down goes Revolt. Fenrir trying to take him out. Richard trying to help out.
I can't use that.
Revolt is back online. Gage with a big kill on Oishi.
One enemy remaining.
Mandy with a big kill on Revolt. It's almost to the go. Richard and Gage. Gage with 2 big kills there. Absolutely huge.
Last
Isaac, what
round
did you like
before
out of
the
Gage
switch.
there to be able to bring this within 1?
I think Gage is just the ultimate Sova player and just knowing when to swing, when to use his util, when to do everything. That's why Gage was the GOAT before Richard came along, but obviously how the GOAT tier list works, one GOAT comes in, the next one has to move down the tier ranking. So now Gage's up to number 2 on the GOAT tier list, but he's still right there. He's still fighting for that top spot. He has no chance of getting it back, but he's right there and close. And you can see out of that, plays like that is what keeps him in the conversation.
Absolutely. Here comes the A push out of the attackers here. They're going to try and go up 2 here to end the half. We're going to see Fenrir try and take down 1. Fenrir gets Drew. Fenrir looking for more, but there is Oishi.
You should
What a
run.
big kill, making it a 4v4. There is the Richard ult. Richard taking away sight from the defenders. The defenders having to back all the way up to rafters here. Ghost Toxin is on. He sees Oreo. He's going to try and get there. They can't get each other. Still a 4v4. Nobody gets hit. Wow, Revolt with a big kill on Oreo.
Always hitting Gage down.
Wow, there's Revolt on Gage with 2 huge kills. It's Rick. It's Gage. Do they have enough?
Last player standing.
Rick goes down. Gage goes down. It's Ghost Toxin. Ghost
What a
Toxin,
turn
2
of
huge
events.
kills here. And now we go
Switching
to the
sides.
Fat Gerard. Fat Gerard is half fat stat of the game here. It is now Oreo who has taken over for the attackers. We saw that it was 9 kill difference between Fenrir and the next closest for the geezer Gulag, but now Oreo has his team letting him down. And the Extreme X Factor, we've seen it, Isaac. He's coming to play, but now it's the rest of the team that kind of has to lock in here. I mean, they're on attack and they're down, so it's not looking very good for them. And they need to win this if they want to force a game 3.
100%. They do have a double duelist comp with Sova as the initiator to help them get on site. They might have a nice half coming out of them, but now Oreo, even though he's thrown a couple rounds just by
Here.
being stupid at the start, he's the only one getting kills on the team, and you can see the other team. Revolt's the only one getting kills on that team. The scoreboards are almost identical between the two
15
teams.
versus 15.
Yeah, the scoreboards are
Mandy's
almost
the
identical.
only one with 8 kills in the attackers.
100%, yeah.
8
Alright.
deaths, I mean.
Here we go.
Here.
He has done great here recently. I mean, Gage trying to take that ghost spot from Richard. We know he can't do
No
it, but
charges
he's
left.
putting up a valiant performance. So with 30 seconds left in the half, we got to look towards... We got...
Speak up, get
He
the
was
food out of
very
your
good
mouth,
at
buddy.
close. He's very close to doing it, but as we wind down the seconds into the second half here, we take a look at the teams, and it really does all come down to if the geezer Gulag can lock in here and get anything. I think this pistol round is extremely important here for them to get,
Here.
just so they can get back within 1 here. So we'll see if they do it. It looks like they're going to start here
Gotta
with
go.
an A push as we get into the second half of game 2.
Ghost Toxin
Oreo
with a
pushing
sheriff.
aggressively. It's going to be Richard
Go, go, go.
short there, but Oreo's going to get aggressive. They're going to shoot. Wow, and look at Oreo. He just doesn't even have his gun out as Richard gets him down. The defenders, Revolt, getting one back there. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
Fenrir.
Rick with 2.
Rick with 2 big kills there. Oishi trying to get something, but isn't able to. Drew trying to get Fenrir. It's Drew and it's Ghost Toxin. Drew with very little health. Ghost Toxin getting them. Wow. 2v2. Fenrir taking down another. It is up to Drew.
Drew has been
get
punching
anything.
up against him all night.
Fenrir is
But
gonna
Rick making sure that doesn't
dominate.
happen.
Rick with 3 huge kills for the attackers to make this game 6-7. Wow, absolutely great performance there by Rick. Bill, what did you like to see there out of him to be able to make it a 1-score game?
I love the support there. Fenrir has been dying through this entire game. Fenrir has not a great track record against Drew, so him being there able to support Fenrir in those clutch moments, that's really what that's really what this tournament's about.
Call me
Absolutely,
crazy,
big
but
mid push here.
does it feel like Oreo, besides the first like 5 rounds of this game, has barely gotten a kill? Does it feel like that to
I mean,
anybody
it
else?
seems like it, but I don't know. He's still sitting at the top
And
right
not
here.
buying with the team though. I don't know why.
Absolutely, Revolt knows that the team is backside. Does Oreo? Oreo sees one. He's gonna pick off Revolt.
The timing.
Oh, Gage.
Wow, engage with the Guardian. Richard realizes that the team is coming. He's got to do something about it. He's gonna try and molly it off. He saw Oreo go across. Oreo is right there. Oreo trying to get some kills here. Richard all alone on site. And down goes Richard. It's all up to
Spike
Ghost
planted.
Toxin and Oishi.
Last player standing.
Wow, and there's Fenrir with a big kill. It is all down to Oishi. Oishi with not much here on the stinger. I mean, it's not even gonna get one there. Down she goes.
Flawless round by the attackers.
Needed that. Huge round for that. If they win this round, it's gonna start snowballing a little bit, I think.
Yeah, 2 big rounds out of the attackers. They're Dabinator. It seems as though that
The attackers kind of have found a rhythm there. What do you like to see out of them to keep this momentum going?
I would like to see Oreo consistently pick off kills and not get himself killed. I would like to see Gage continuing what he's doing. He's been bringing this game back for himself. And Fenrir, he's going to continuously farm kills on Richard, it would seem.
Wow, a little bit of a bit damage block off there from each of the attackers and defenders.
Great dart.
Refold with another.
Fenrir's gonna get healed here. A big push by
Oh,
Oreo on
Oishi
top of box. But look at Oishi. Oishi is gonna
Take out two. That is crazy.
Wow,
Oh,
it's
now
already a
Oreo has a
3v3 here.
Gun here. Gotta go.
Gage looking to get on. Ghost Toxin holding yellow. He sees one. Knows Oreo is there. He's gonna get a wall bang on Gage. Oreo blinded. Gonna get out of the way. Ghost Toxin trying to hold. Nobody flank. All of them mid. Oreo gonna try and shoot through the smoke there.
Oh, he hitting him.
Gonna get hitting Ghost Toxin a little bit. Down goes Gage.
Go away.
Wow, but down goes Ghost Toxin. It's a 2v2. Revolt
player
is hit. Revolt! Revolt with 5 health, putting the team on his back. Absolutely huge play there and not giving the momentum up to the attackers. Wow, Isaac, I mean, 2 big plays there. One out of Revolt and one out of his woman, Oishi. What did you like out of the 2 of them there out of that round?
I like a lot more out of Revolt at the end there, but Oishi just playing so slow and smart and just getting up really close, knowing the gun she has and taking that space with her wall to get up in their face, and they just were not ready for her. And she getting those 2 kills basically went on the run at the start until Geezer kind of came back a little bit, but not being enough at all. Even though mid push.
You know what? Absolutely. I mean, I've heard that, you know, out of Revolt, I've heard that he likes it real slow out of Oishi, so that's kind of the gameplay that she has to play there. So it looks like Drew's trying to hold Kitchen here with a Sheriff. I mean, the team doesn't even know that he's there. Down goes Oishi. Down goes Ghost Toxin. Wow, 2 big kills there from the attackers. I mean, Drew seems scared. It looked like Oreo is going to hold B site. Getting 2! It is all down to Drew, and Drew goes down to Gage. Oreo in spawn, and Caden's telling him to keep himself safe. You know, it's big play there by Oreo to bring this into a tie game. Bill, what did you like out of Oreo pushing all the way up to the spawn and getting the attackers?
That's just Oreo, you know what I mean? We stay here, we talk about how it's really dumb to push up the space he doesn't have, but somehow it seems to work for him. I can't really say much. I would love to see Richard clutch up here. He's holding A, they're pushing his site.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's why the Extreme X Factor. I mean, Oreo's been trying to take over here. Revolt going a nice mid. Bender's going to think better of it and get out. Back to his team on A site. Oreo getting aggressive once again. It's all up to Richard here. Richard with just a stinger. It's not going to be enough. Oreo getting 2.
Oreo's taking over now.
And Fenrir getting more. Oreo with 3.
I'm out of here.
It is all down to Ghost Toxin now.
Wow.
Going down. Ghost Toxin getting 1. He's going to try and dash out. He got hit twice. 70
rat.
here. Fenrir sitting. Fenrir is gonna get the job done. That was all Fenrir and all Oreo.
They're just batteries.
What a round from the boys.
Davinator, that was all Fenrir and Oreo there. What did the defenders need to do to be able to stop them?
They need to remember, Oreo is always going to push the same stupid way every round. They need to be ready for it. And as for Fenrir, they need to be clearing their corners, man.
Fenrir is a massive rat. Gerard can agree here.
I mean, he's done it time and time again. And he shows us once again why he's one of the biggest rats, right next to Remy's brother from Ratatouille. As Revolt is going to try and hold mid here. Oh, Oreo with a big pick!
Drew running for her
Oreo
life.
trying to push on Drew, running for her life as Oreo is going to get back to sight here. Wow, Oreo takes down Drew.
Not even a
Down
chance.
goes Richard to Fenrir. It's the 2 of them again. Ghost Toxin with only a classic here. He hears them. He doesn't know what to do. It's Ghost Toxin and Oishi. They're the only 2 left. As A site is completely clear.
Terrified of every corner
Only-
now.
Absolutely every
Spike
classic.
planted.
Gage is backside. Fenrir watching spawn. Gage doesn't know that. Ghost Toxin's there. He does now. Does Gage have enough to get the kill?
Enemy remaining.
I don't know, but there's Oreo with 4. Can he get another on Ghost
I
Toxin?
think Oreo pushes him.
He misses once, but Rick shooting through the wall. A flawless round by the attackers.
9K from everybody on the Gulag right now. No money from Shandoolis.
Isaac just taking a look at it. I mean, it's the Extreme X Factor. It's what we talked about. Oreo with 26 kills, taking over this game. He doesn't want it to end for his team. He realizes it's the playoffs, and he needs to win this game. And what does the rest of the team need to be able to do to support him?
I think they're doing just enough.
Oreos.
I think they're doing just enough right now. I think this is what they need to do. Tyler is starting to step it up his game a little bit, and the others are playing their support roles like they should be. They're doing it all. Taking over this game now.
As Oreo was telling that the commentators that he's now really locked in. I mean, he's gonna get uber aggressive here on Richard. Richard's gonna go down. Oh, and now he has the holy grenade from Revolt. Revolt with the ult. It's a 4v4. Look at Oishi on the flank, trying to find anything here.
If Oishi gets
Ghost
one,
Toxin taking down Rick. Gage going down as well. It's a 3v2. Now it's a 2v2. Mandy getting Ghost Toxin. Revolt trying to get Mandy. Revolt taking down Mandy. It's all up to Fenrir. Fenrir isn't going to be able to take down Oishi.
Running out of ammo.
And Revolt. Wow. Big plays out of Oishi and Revolt there. The power couple striking once again. Bill, what did you like out of both of them there?
Oh, I love the Oishi flank there. That is a very much a Bill move right there, flanking to attacker spawn. But now that we have 2 very big retake ults with KJ and Viper, I think the situation could be flipped on its head. The defenders might be.
The defenders are right back in this. Only down 1 round. They have 3 ults to their side. So do the attackers. The attackers with a big mid push here. Oreo going for his coveted sprint up to Spawn, Oreo looking in the kitchen, can't find anybody. Wow, there's Drew taking down Mandy.
Wait.
Wow, and Revo taking down Oreo. And Drew getting another 2 out of Drew, but there's Fenrir.
Last player standing.
Fenrir is gonna go down.
Wow.
Oishi and Ghost Toxin cleaning it up. We are all tied up at 10, just like last game. Isaac, this game is tied. We have ourselves an absolute dogfight. What do you like out of these two teams? Who do you think is going to be able to take over in these next potential 3 to 5 rounds?
I think I'm not gonna overstep my boundary. I think whoever wins this round is winning this entire game. I think this is the round that is going to decide it all. The momentum has shifted back into Shandoolis' favor, and if Geezers do not win this round, I feel like their momentum is just stopped. This is the round that matters.
Yeah,
Absolutely a big A push there. Wow, Ghost Toxin gonna try and get one. He can't. Oreo pushing aggressive again. They're gonna set up the Viper.
We do have Viper ult here. Or do we think we'll see it used?
I don't know, but there's 4 ults on the attackers here. Oishi is getting a little low. Doesn't even realize that Oreo's on top. But look at the mid push here out of the attackers. We've got Fenrir pushing up. Revolt, can he be able to take Rick down? And Mandy. Fenrir going up mid, waiting for the wall to go down.
Off.
1 minute left, no kills on the board. Oreo going back with his team here. They might stick to the mid push. They're backing out of B site. 3 defenders on B.
Oh,
wow, there goes Revolt. Huge kill by
kill.
Fenrir.
We're turning back to Oreo.
Wow, and Oreo gets another.
Oh, Oreo goes down.
Drew. 4v3. Still in spawn.
Oh, they're
And there's the revive to Oishi. Richard, on side. Richard, oh my goodness, Richard, the GOAT! Huge kills out of Richard. He got me out of my chair with that 3K.
I felt it.
I'm
I felt
already
it.
standing up, Gerard.
I mean, that was an absolute huge play by the GOAT Bill. What did you love out of the GOAT Richard there?
The GOAT Richard lurking on A. He knows their playstyle. He's like, we have a very smart man in our hands. He's lurking back, waiting for them to rotate. He called it.
Absolutely, and Davinator, Oreo needs to lock in here to bring them back. What do you need to see out of him?
I need to see Oreo
Placing
in a
alarm bot.
different manner. I need to see Oreo get a pick instead of get picked. And I need to see Oreo stay alive longer than 27 seconds.
He's gonna get hit by that AJ turret. The turret goes down. Richard backing up, waiting for the team here. We're gonna have a 5v5 all on site here. Whoa, Drew doesn't even realize it! But down goes Revolt, Oreo. Or down goes Oreo to Revolt.
Oh, and Fenrir's gonna get hit by the ult.
2 people hit by the ult here.
Oh,
They're gonna have to wait for the attack. But look at the flank by Ghost Toxin. Mandy able to take down Oishi, but Ghost Toxin on the flank. Ghost Toxin gets 1. Gage now realizing it gets 2.
Enemy remaining.
Fenrir all alone, and he's on the counter flank. I don't even think that Ghost Toxin knows.
Enemy remaining.
He doesn't. Fenrir versus the GOAT Richard. It all comes down to this. Can the attackers get back, or does Richard have enough to bring them into 1 game?
I have this back.
Fenrir pushing,
Hadn't
has the
noticed.
spike. He is going to blind out. He's gonna push. Richard now realizes.
where he is. Fenrir backing off
Fenrir's gonna
again.
back
I
up.
think you might, you know, a fake
Fenrir.
rotate.
30
No?
seconds
Oh,
left.
he's
Fenrir
gone.
going on the rotate. He's gonna
He's
have
going
to push
mid. He's
heavily
going
there.
mid.
Oh wow, and look at this. The GOAT Richard knows it. He knows it. Fenrir has to get on quick. Fenrir hears him. Or does he? Fenrir now knows. He's gonna have to. He doesn't know. He isn't sure. Now he hears the spike getting planted.
10
Richard.
seconds left. Spike planted.
This is scary. Both players at full health.
Here we go. Commentators, silence. Let the play out.
Placing sentry.
Oh!
Wow! And Fenrir clutches it up!
Holding my breath watching this game. Holy cow.
Once again, 22 rounds in, all tied up. Isaac, it's
It's crazy.
This is one of the best games of this tournament so far I've seen. This is crazy. Both of these games have been so close.
This is all of what the playoffs are about, man. I mean,
100%.
we're coming down to it. These are the last 2 rounds of regulation, and we are all tied up. This could determine it here in round 23. The attackers with an A push here. Oreo getting aggressive. Revolt with the knife. Not going to be able to hit one there. They know that Revolt is up top. Richard, the GOAT, trying to do his best to hold sight here. Here comes Drew. They're going to throw the KO molly. But look at the flank here by Oishi. Oishi gets one, but Mandy is
You
right
will
back
not
on it.
kill my
And
ally.
Mandy reviving Fenrir. Huge 5v4. Look at Kaden going back, realizing that the B push is immense. Here comes the attackers. Oreo, imminent.
Gotta go.
Oreo pushing heavily. Knows the game.
Oh, what a shot.
He's gonna take him down.
Revolt
Oh,
hitting
Revolt gets
Oreo
Oreo
every
right
single
back.
time.
Revolt knows the advantage is to the attackers. But here is the Revolt ult. Revolt trying to break that sage wall. The attackers all sitting back. Fenrir. Can he do anything? Rick, can he do anything?
No.
Down
Oh.
goes Fenrir, but Revolt goes back. It's all down to Drew, and Rick is there.
Geezer's back on top. Round 23. What a game.
Wow.
Usher them towards
It
their
all comes
eternal
down to
rest.
this. The final round of regulation. The Geezer Gulag up 12-11. A win here would send us to game 3. If not, Shandoolis would send us to the first overtime, I believe, of the tournament. And
Oh,
the
we've had
first
one
playoff
before.
game.
One before.
One other, but none like this in the playoffs, with all of it on the line.
Absolutely
the attackers.
crazy. Kate buying the
Not
off.
on this team as well.
Wow, we've got
Yes.
top play. It's going to be a B push.
Oh!
And Ghost Toxic gets Fenrir. Huge
What
play by the
a
defenders.
kill.
Huge.
Oreo with the ult though.
Absolutely huge. 4 ults on the board. 3 from the attackers and 1 for the defenders. The attackers thinking better of it. They're going back to spawn. It's going to be a Viper ult on A, but here's the Oreo ult. Oreo saw Drew. Oreo pushing, looking for Revolt.
Wow.
Wow, Revolt with a big kill. The defenders
Every
with the
time.
advantage.
Drew.
Drew looking,
Wait.
not gonna be able to get him. Well, let's take a look. The attackers do still have 2 ults.
Oh.
And there goes Richard.
Down, but
Rick with a big kill. They're gonna try and push this Oishi ult here. Oishi might be in trouble. Oishi's gonna get rushed by Gage and Rick. But Oishi takes
Oishi gets
them
2.
down. It's all down to Mandy. Mandy's gonna be 1 health here. Mandy doesn't have much here. And there's Drew taking us to overtime.
Alright. What
Wow,
a
ladies
kill.
and gentlemen, game 2 is going to overtime. What?
Switching sides.
Got a 1-minute
Overtime.
pause coming in here. Give him little
there's a
time
void
to-
per second.
Got it.
We're gonna go over to our clutch commentator of the game, Phil. Well, what do we need to see out of the defenders to be able to take back this game and finally end it to go on in playoffs?
Hold tab real quick. Oh my god. The double sentinel comp. Trying to pull it. Losing on defense, but trying to pull it back the last couple of rounds. They won. I feel like there's a chance. I feel like there's a chance that this game ends here. They were locked in an attack. If they can bring back what they had a couple of rounds before they switched, it is over.
Absolutely. And now we're gonna go over to the Extreme X Factor, Isaac. I mean, he's been doing it all. 30 kills this game. I mean, does he have enough to be able to send their team off into the playoffs, or are we gonna see another game 3?
I think he has it in him. I think now Tyler's starting a little bit late, stepping it up, but now he's starting to do it too. I think all the support roles right now need to just take a little bit of step up from what they did last game and do it this game if they want to win this. But they definitely can do it. It's definitely not close to over. We are in overtime right now, and they can end it right here if they get. If Oyer just plays a little smart, but looking at where he's set up right now, this is the make or break moment for this round specifically. It could be for the game. Does he get a pick here? Does he get picked off? What's gonna happen?
Absolutely.
I'm
Going
looking
over
for
to the map
Shandoolis
maestro, Davinator. You know, they have a split setup here on defense. Do you think this is the right play, or do they need to have more on one side than the other?
I think they should definitely have. I think they're definitely good right here, but it's important to note Oreo may have the most kills on his team, but he also has the second most deaths, second only to Gage. Is he going to increase the kills or the deaths this round? It's hard to tell. On defense, in the original defense half, he was pushing up quite a bit, but this half,
Not a lot
he's
happening so
Backing
far.
off. They're backing
The
off.
attackers are staying in spawn here. I'm not sure what the best play is, but you know, now it looks like we're going for a B push here. There's 3 defenders on B, starting off with Oreo holding a very tight angle here. Who's going to be the first to push? Wow, he's going to dust across here. Wow, Oreo not going to be able to get them as Revolt takes him down.
Revolt.
I need to see Revolt versus
Revolt.
Oreo's scoreboard after this because I'm pretty sure he has killed him every round.
Wow,
I know that he
two
was killed
kills
from
there by
the
Fenrir.
He was killed by Rick?
It's 4v2 now. Rick getting Revolt there.
Last player
Wow,
standing.
look at Drew getting 1.
Wow.
And there goes Gage getting 2.
Wait,
Absolutely
Fenrir?
stomped.
Did Drew get Fenrir?
He did. He
Switching
did.
sides.
It all comes down to this. It is now up to the defenders to bring this back, or
We go to game 3. Dabinator, 2 huge kills out of Gage there. What do we need to see out of him to be able to clutch this up?
We're going to need to see Gage do more of that, what he just did. If Gage can continue the trajectory he's on, then he is in for a very strong performance, already having a good performance right now.
Absolutely. Here goes Oreo with an aggressive pick there, but there's Ghost Toxin holding him tight. Oreo looking to get anything here, but the Viper wall is really holding them off. Now, Fenrir on the other side, pushing the GOAT, Richard, and Revolt. Will they continue this A push? It looks like it. Fenrir trying to get aggressive here. Revolt waiting. He's going to back off, though, at possibly the worst
Alarm bot gonna
second.
see him, though.
Revolt looking back.
No, it's not.
Alarm bot does not see
Wow,
him.
look at that.
Alarm bot not going
No,
off.
it's Richard. It's Richard going down to Fenrir. Revolt now knows that they're back. This might do it here. The defenders down to 4.
Game 3.
Oh,
Fenrir,
Kane might see his feet.
planting.
Oreo watching
Spike planted.
Aiden on the flank, and look at this. Fenrir in the ult. Revolt smoked off. He knows Reyna's underneath him. And there's a big kill by Drew on Mandy. Gage taking down Revolt, a huge one. There's Oreo taking down Kaden.
One enemy remaining.
Oh!
Rick taking down one more. It's all up to Oishi. Oishi getting Fenrir. Does Oishi have enough? Oishi needs something.
And we're going to a game
Attackers
3!
win.
Game 3.
What
The
a
Geezer
tournament
Gulag.
set!
In overtime, winning the game. We're going to a game 3.
We will see you in
It's
game 3,
Shandoolis.
boys.
It is Geezer Gulag in a winner take all for the advantage.